Hi, this is Adeline from HipStitch, and today I'm going to show you the elastic face mask tutorial. Your kit comes with 2 cotton rectangles, one 13-inch elastic, and one 10-inch elastic. You'll need scissors, pins, and a sewing machine. To start, you're going to take your shorter 10-inch elastic and pin it to the bottom of one of your cotton rectangles. I'm not pinning it all the way to the bottom. I'm leaving about a centimeter-inch space from the bottom, and that is because ultimately what you're going to end up doing is sewing around the edges, so you don't want to sew your elastic into your edges. And now do the same for that 13-inch elastic on the other side. Now you're going to sew the sides to secure your elastics in place. So I'm just going to make one long stitch going down that shorter side. Once you've secured your elastics, you can go ahead and get that other cotton rectangle and put it right face to right face so that you make a cotton rectangle sandwich. Now what I'm doing is just pinning along the entire perimeter of the rectangle. When I pin, I face my pins outward. That way, if I go over the pins with the machine, it won't hit that ball if I forget to take them out. Now what I'm doing is measuring a 3-inch space on one of the long sides. This is a space that I'm not going to sew. So I'm going to sew along the entire perimeter except this space. So I'm just marking it. When I start, I'm going to start at the edge of that marked spot. And then while I'm sewing, first off, I'm making sure not to go over any of the elastics underneath the surface. But when I hit the edge, with my needle still in the fabric, I can just lift up the presser foot and turn my fabric to make a right angle. So I'm going to show you that one more time. When I hit this edge, I'm going to stop, lift up the presser foot with the needle in the fabric, and turn, and keep sewing. And I'm going to do that till I hit my other edge of my marking. Once you finish going all the way around, you can take your pins out and turn your mask inside out. Now I'm deciding to use an iron for this part. You don't have to use an iron, but I find it's easier. So I'm just doing a little pinch for a pleat, and I'm going to do a little pinch for a pleat 2 more times on the top and bottom of that center pleat. And these pleats don't have to be huge, they add up. So in total, at the end, what you want your width to be is 3 inches long. So after I finish ironing down these pleats, I'm going to check with my ruler to see if this is 3 inches long. And if you do iron, still use pins. They're very helpful. Now I'm moving on to the last and final step, which is top stitching all the way around the perimeter. If you have a hard time going over the pleats, maybe because your fabric's just a little too thick in that area, don't be afraid to give it just the slightest bit of a push. It might need it. But these machines have taken a beating, so yours might be fine going over those. Also, beware not to sew the elastics into your top stitching. You want to wear those elastics. Then you are ready to start wearing your mask. That larger elastic goes on the top of your head and the smaller one goes around the bottom of your head. Enjoy!